When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So USC's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Right back to the well. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Softened them up with a run, and now to throw. A full dive to haul that one in.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get anything on first down. Now second and goal from the 7. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Kansas State's offense has the ball for the first time. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Picks up the first down. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Wildcats Offense are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Caught behind the line. It's Bruce. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Fowler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Trojans are in the hurry-up. The give to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Bruce. Touchdown, Wildcats! Oh, that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Trojans want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carney. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Turning it on. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Trojans will try to punch it in on first and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Finds his big tight end. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. He'll set up to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Kearney. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They're working that left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broke.
Into the secondary on the right. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Yeah, nice job by this defense stringing it out towards the sideline. And when I do that, man, all my body's got to rally to the football. We got to run to the football really, really hard from inside out. Nice job by the defense getting to the court.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There he goes. Got the first down and more. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Gets it out quickly. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown USC! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. To the air, it's Kennedy. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He is gobbled up, down he goes, and that one might have taken them out of field goal range. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? 22 order. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Touchdown, Kansas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah,
and here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Oh, they're after him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yard situations, the goal-to-go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a third and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Grabs it in the middle. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to swing it on second down. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. defense changing the play. The give out of the gun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kearney. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The give from the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and 1st down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it past the marker. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh,
turning it on. Good pickup out there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays on it.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it inside the 10, now 2nd and goal from the 9. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Polly.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, USC.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in